Alright, we are underway with the Scrimcast here. We got a Donkey Kong versus Lactose Intolerant. Should be a good one. We already missed some picks and bans, so I'm gonna go over them. So we got NG, Moira, Draconis, Magmus. By the way, we are on a new patch. I'm not gonna go through all of the changelog, but yeah, I haven't been around for a couple of days. There has been a balance patch. See if the teams try out some different stuff. Anyway, we got Aluna into Swiftblade, Pestilence into Polywog Priest, and Vindicator into Rampage. The bans almost finished now are... Actually, they are finished. Are Pebbles, Hag, and Bubbles for Legion bans. And then we have Madman, Electrician, and Predator banned out by Hellborn. Interesting. This guy, actually, I have no idea who this guy is. Apparently he's immortal, though. I have no idea who this guy is. Snooki is drafting. Not sure where Chris is, but he's not here. And, I have no idea who this is. So, yeah, that's that. Doctor, is picked up here as the 4th pick into an instant response pick of Ophelia. Doctor got some balance changes in the patch. He got some changes to his passive as well as his mana cost on his ultimate. Slight duration reduction on his pull. So we'll be interested to see how Doctor performs with some recent nerfs. Rampage got some buffs, by the way. Where's Rampage? He got an activate on his passive W spell. It now applies a slow for up to 4 seconds on a 15-second cooldown with 50 mana cost. 80% movement speed slow is not too shabby. I don't think Polly got any buffs. I think that was one patch ago. So Yuki got like a very minor nerf, but nothing really to talk about. I think everything else is the same. So anyway, they go with last pick Oogie, and then they go with last pick Hellbringer. Pretty solid drafts coming out from both sides. We'll see what the lane setup ends up shaping out to be. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so we have Pestilence and Aluna up here in the top lane. Doctor is mid. Then we have Vindicator and Ooga Booga in bot lane. Holly mid. Hellbringer is actually gonna be, looks like solo in the short lane with Ophelia in the jungle. And then a mana plane of Rampage and Swiftblade. Rampage, Swiftblade. Be interested to see how this lane does. They're going up against a Oogie Vindicator, which is not the strongest lane early on. So this Rampage Swiftblade lane has the potential to do some disruption down here. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. The clips are turned off during scrimcasts, so don't waste points. Okay, got that out of the way. Don't waste your points, stream. We can't have soundboard clips playing while we try to do scrimcast. Okay, back to the game. So, anyway, we have 2v1 up here. Jungle versus no jungle lineup. Doctor versus Polly. Rampage already saying hello to the Vindicator. Picks up the Toxin Claw, so he's gonna get a couple extra hits in there. Oh wow, Vindicator is actually getting taken down pretty low. Tarquake is gonna miss, unfortunately. That might be a kill onto Vindy, or actually, they might turn it on to Rampage. Wow, Rampage actually goes down. Okay. Didn't see that coming, actually. So, I think Oogie missed one Tarquake even, and they got that kill. Counterattack leveled by the Swift already. We saw it reflect an attack to Vindicator. What is that, a 10% chance or something? Anyway, I missed a kill up in the top lane. Luna gets caught out by Hellbringer and Ophelia. Looks like they used the Demon Strike with the Catman slow. And Luna gets caught out with no vision here in the top lane. Thank you, Mems. Appreciate that, dude. How is the mid matchup going? We have a 7-0 Doctor against an 8-2 Poly, so pretty even. I think no one's gonna kill each other until maybe level 6 here. Unless, oh, well, we see an Ophelia rotation in with the Catman and the slow. That's a dead Doctor. Or is it? Or is it? Okay, it is. Luna unable to really help out here. So that's a pretty important kill for Polybug Priest. Gonna give him a XP boost going up against the Doctor for a potential kill at level 6. He has the combo. Ophelia is level 3. She's already been a part of 2 kills. That's good to see. Bot lane, Oogie is in some trouble. The spin comes out before the silence from Vindicator. Oogie's gonna end up falling here. Now Vindicator, he might be in some trouble as well. If simply, oh my god, the body block's excellently done there by Azov. The slow from the Toxin Claws from Rampage. He's gonna take just enough tower hits, and they're gonna get the double tap on the Switchblade. And this is exactly what I feared for Legion, is that this, once they get a couple of levels up on the Swift and the Rampage, that it would be really scary for Oogie and Vindicator. Hellbringer though, he might go down here in the top lane. Pestilence, oh my god, he lands another bash proc. Can he sidestep the fear? No, he cannot. Here comes the damage from Ophelia. Man, that damage is scary. She has the level 2 Nature's Wrath, amplifying damage by 19%. Those were some sick bashes though. I agree, I think he bashed twice on the Hellbringer, but it wasn't enough, as he was alone against the without Luna help up there. But here comes a charge onto Oogie in the bot lane. Rampage will take him out. It will cost him his own life. Now Switchblade's on the run. He does have the counter attack. He's going to put it up, and he should be fine. So, Switchblade 2-0. Polly is the top GPM in the game. And speaking of Polly, I missed that completely, but he got a kill at the very end. I don't know if he got a tongue tie on the creep wave or something, but Doctor ends up falling again. So that is not good news for Doctor. Polly could look to, oh, he might, is he gonna go for a kill? He pops the haste rune. He has the voodoo wards now. He might make his way into the bot lane for a rotation. Rampage is scouting the way. He sees a Luna here. They know Vindicator and Oogie are down here as well. Switchblade, he does not have mana right yet, but now he should for a Blade Frenzy. He's gonna go in. He's gonna get silenced. Oh no. Switchblade ends up going down. They do get the kill on a Luna, but they use a Voodoo Ward for that kill. So I think that was actually not worth it for them because Switchblade was farming so well down here. That's actually not what they were looking for. Pestilence against Hellbringer. He had the Luna up here initially, so he's farming quite well, but he is 0-1 and the Hellbringer is 1-0, so it's kind of even in that respect. Pestilence gonna need to send himself some regen here. A lot of harassment coming out from the Hellbringer in top lane. But Doctor, he can't go to this mid lane right now. It's too scary for him, even with the Voodoo wards down, because there's a Rampage in the game, so he has to Tried to get his level 6 in the jungle. He's gonna get it here in mid lane as the creep wave pushes. Now he'll be a little bit safer from Rampage ganks. Top lane, we do see Pestilence going very aggressive, but Rampage TP's in, and this could backfire. He's actually going to get the kill on Hellbringer before he goes down. I think Rampage has him here. The slows are just so strong. The Toxin Claws and the Might of the Herd being activated for 35%. Minus... Oh, it's actually a flat number. I thought it was a percentage. Okay, minus 35 movement speed. Okay, I read that completely wrong. It's a flat amount of movement speed reduction.
New Earth's blessing.
New Earth's Blessing comes out in the jungle. I think that was that for his creeps? Might have been for his creeps. Bottom lane spin. Yeah, he's gonna be fine. They're not gonna chase him. They maybe could have. Oh crap! I missed that kill. Doctor hits level 6. He uses the pull. Pesty flies in with the flight. Speaking of Pesty, he could be in some trouble here, but I think he might be a little too tanky. He's got the flight up. He's gonna get to safety. Sipblade though does have a Blade Frenzy up. So because Rampage is roaming so much, it's leaving Sipblade alone here in the bottom lane for quite a bit. I'm wondering what we're gonna see item-wise coming out from the Hellbringer. Probably just gonna see more of the traditional staff Resto Stone style of build, not like a carry style Hellbringer, which we've seen sometimes. But 3 players on the side of Legion are around 300 GPM, so they're doing okay, even though they're down by a bit early on. They haven't lost any towers yet to the Ophelia, but that might change in the next couple of minutes. So Ophelia hits level 7 here. Scripping up with Polly and Hellbringer, they might look to try to take down this top tower. And meanwhile, Legion is focused mostly on protecting their Oogie with the 2 supports. So this will kind of force them to make a decision here, where they want to go. Tower goes down pretty easily as Hellbringer already damaged it quite a bit. They're going to spot Pestilence here in the top rune, taking that Mystic rune. They still have level 5 on the Vindicator, so no final chapter yet. Level 4 on the Aluna. Everybody on Hellborn is pretty close to level 6, or already is level 6, so they're winning the XP pretty nicely. Gonna get a free tier 2 tower there. Port coming into the mid lane on Polly to set up here on the Pestilence. See if they can get the catch they're looking for. He knows which one's real now. He might catch him with the morph. Oh, Bestie just a little bit too slippery with the flight. Runs into Rampage though. Yep, Pesty just a little too slippery. I will say something that I find interesting that stands out to me in the draft is that they don't have a physical damage hero with the Pestilence. They have 2 magic damage carries in both the Doctor and the Oogie. It's a little interesting. They do go for the Pestilence pickup in that regard. Here comes another tower push. This time 4 players will be here. The Rampage has joined them while Swiftblade is farming in the bot lane. Here comes a Malphus from Hellbringer. Pestilence, he's dropping very low. He's going to go down to the Demonic Wave. Tongue Tie and War Trap on the Dr. Repulsor. He cannot get his spells off. Final chapter comes out a little late there. He might have just hit the level 6. Luna is going to go down. Oogie is trying to survive. The Malphus is chasing him. I think Oogie might actually go down here if the Malphus can chase him. Needs like 1 or 2 hits. Oh man. Oh wow, that was so close. 13 life. They're going to get the tower with the Ophelia creeps. So they ended up picking off the Hellbringer and the Ophelia. They got 3 kills and a tower out of it. So Hellborn very satisfied with that. Freaking Polywog, man. 530 gold per minute. Snooky, what a player. I feel like I say this all the time. Picks up the early Jade Spire. And he's making his way toward the bot lane where he's going to use the morph onto the Pestilence. He goes down. Here comes the Lick onto Vindicator. Demon Strike from Hellbringer, Demonic Wave, and boom shakalaka. They're going to turn this into another tower push. Gnome's picked up on the Ophelia to follow up Energizer. So Ugi and Doctor not really snowballing just yet. They're only at 350 each. Doctor gets a tower there in the mid lane. But bot tower is going to possibly go down here. They're going to try to stall it as much as possible. The creeps don't have the most HP. Here comes a morph on the Pestilence. Rampage is going to go in with the Horn Strike. But there's no follow-up, no Malphus or Greater Rhino ready to go. Here comes a Greater Rhino onto Pestilence. Here comes the Lick from downtown. And Polly's going to hold him in place. Here comes a morph and a Ward Trap on the Aluna. Silence comes down from Vindicator, but it's not really going to prevent anything. And they still got the Ophelia's touch ready to go. Malphus up in 10 more seconds. This should be a tower kill. Doctor and Ugi are not really interested in defending. So we have Ugi trying to do some counter push in the top lane. I think he's going to get this unless they are porting up here on the Switchblade. Tower is going to go down. Ugi comes in, or excuse me, Switchblade comes in with the Blade Frenzy. Here comes the Malphus though as that cooldown comes back up. Ugi is trying to turn it around onto Switchblade. He is going to bring him down, but it's going to cost him his own life. So it's a 1-for-1. He gets the tower. Doctor might go in for the Hellbringer here. He's going to go in with the Zoom. Here comes the pull. Auto attack. Zoom. Oh, the Ophelia's touch though. This might save him. Here comes another poop from Doctor, and he's going to take out the Malphus as well. So Ophelia's touch, unfortunately, not going to save him. It was a good attempt there. Well, they end up getting 2 kills and a tower. A little bit of momentum swing coming out for Legion. Doctor has his icon completed with the tower kills and the hero kill. See if he can start to get some charges rolling. Veiled Rot, Polywog Priest. Rampage as well, looking for a target to charge here. They're going to run right into Pesty and Aluna. Aluna's going to get morphed. They're not going to have the vision though for the charge. Rampage is going to... Nah, they're going to choose not to go. Or actually... Yeah, it was a little late, unfortunately. Where are Ophelia's creeps? I only see the one right now. Okay. So Wolf Commander down here. Looks like Switchblade is going for a Rune Cleaver. Bottom lane, we do have Polly. Actually gonna end up going down as well as Rampage. Ugi was in the trap the whole time, so he ends up falling. But he did get a kill on the Rampage before dying. Ends up being a 2-for-1. Took a lot of resources to bring down the Ugi. It looks like he's going for Icon as well. I don't know if I like the fact that they're both going for Icons. I think I would rather see a Gnomes on Ugi, but maybe he feels he's not tanky enough. Pesty, he picks up a Glowstone as well. Man, what is everyone buying? Is that a staff on Pestilence? It could be staff Pestilence, I guess. But then who does he maybe try to up the Doctor? I'm not sure. Doctor has a haste in here, but he could be in trouble. Okay. They don't have the vision. He gets the TP on out. They might have possibly seen him on this ward, but then they lost vision of him. Hellbringer, I think he's pretty close to his staff. He's not farming the greatest, so maybe he needs another 1500 gold. Still pretty early. They do have 5 towers though. They are trying to take down the 6th tower here. Pesty's gonna get hit with a morph. Swiftly gets the spin off Doctor in the background flying around. Here comes the Malphus. They are gonna take down the Polywog Priest. Now Doctor, he's zooming around. He's got 3 icon charges already. Oogie, he's got his Primal Surge going. And Swiftblade, he's gonna get locked out. He didn't have Swift Slashes for 20 more seconds. So 3 players are already down for Hellborn, and Legion is doing a fantastic hold. Doctor's gonna get another kill, or actually Vindicator's gonna get that kill. Are they gonna get a full genocide? They are gonna get a full genocide, and that was a 5-for-0 team fight. Swiftblade just got his cleaver finished, and didn't have his Swift Slashes up for that fight. Damn. That was really well played by Legion. They locked down Snooki. He didn't get his wards off. And they also took the Swiftblade down. So they had a pretty solid gold lead and a really minor XP lead, but with the genocide, Legion is now in an XP lead. Doctor, level 14. Picks up the Gnome's Wisdom to follow up the icon, so he's super tanky now. 1500 life with pretty decent magic armor. Polly is here. He's waiting for team support. He knows he can't kill him by himself. Rampage doesn't have charge up. Okay, so Doctor, he picks up the Steam Boots as well. Actually, he had that, I think. Yeah, he is just freaking tanky. He's now 512 GPM, sitting on 5, 3, and 6. And Polly, who was snowballing in the early game, has kind of fallen off just a tad. Still doing pretty solid, though. I think this Blessed Orb is a Nullstone, which... yeah, I guess that makes some sense. There's a Vindicator and a Doctor in the game. I'm just trying to think if that was the best item choice you could go for. I feel like Sand Scepter would have been pretty good as well, a bit cheaper. Could purge himself when the silence comes out. But Nullstone, I guess, will have some uses as well. Oogie finished his icon now, so they have 2 icons. I hope that this means that they want to take some team fights, because if they buy icons and just farm, I don't agree with that. They have everything in terms of ultimates and stuff ready to go. Here comes a jump from Doctor. Stun, starting it off onto Polywog, and they're going to get Poly right off the bat. Here comes a buyback from Snooki, and they're going to get the Rampage. Here comes Swift Flashes from Rampage. Poly is now here with the buyback. Morph comes out onto Dr. Bolter. He's going to lick him as well. He has the Voodoo Wards still available. He's going to use them. And Ophelia will end up going down after Doctor dies. And it's a 3 versus 4 right now. The Oogie picked up 1 icon charge. He's getting locked down here by the Poly. It's going to be canceled, but Spin doing so much damage to Oogie. Oogie will end up falling, and Vindy will TP on out to safety. So they end up losing only the Doctor and the Oogie, and they end up getting 3 kills and a buyback out of Hellborn. But Switchblade survives, so I think the buyback was worth it. They're going to turn this into a tower push. So buyback definitely coming in clutch there for Lactose. Let's see here. Switchblade picks up the Whispering Helm. I wonder what he's going to go for next. If he's going to value a Frostburn, or if he likes a Shroud this game to kind of sneak up on them. Let's see what he goes for. I have a feeling we're gonna see Firebrand next, but can't say for sure. Legion is aware of this Kongor attempt. They put it down to about 60% life. And they have a Veiled Rot on their Oogie ready to go. Void Talisman's, by the way, picked up by both the supports on Legion, which is honestly, it's a pretty solid item this game against the Switchblade and the Rampage, as well as the Poly. A lot of these heroes doing mostly physical damage, so very useful pickups coming out from the two supports. Switchblade uses a defensive spin here. Here comes an aggressive jump from Pestilence. He's going to get locked down though, and that was not what they were hoping for. And now they are on full retreat mode. Rampage leading the way with the charge. He's going to horn the Eluna. Here comes Doctor with the counter gank. They're going to burst down the Rampage. Doctor's going to zoom out, try to get the regen with the Icon charges, as he now has 6 Icon charges. Buyback comes out from Pestilence, so Donkey Kong wants to fight this, possibly even steal the Kongor from Hellborn here. They have great vision with the Ward of Sight, which, as I say that, it's getting dewarded immediately. There's vision here from the Hellborn side. So they are aware of what's happening. There's a Veiled Rot though on the Pestilence. And Doctor is kind of far, so perhaps they're content with just falling back. See, Rampage looks like he's doing the Duder build. Double armbands. Going for a Barbed armor. They're gonna get a free tower in the bottom lane. So Oogie gets the tower, pick up. Hellbringer finishes his Staff of the Master. It was a Firebrand on Swiftblade, so we call that one correct. Ugh, beautiful last hitting from Zazaf in the tower. Makes me so proud. Polly, with a couple of back-to-back deaths and a buyback, hasn't really been able to translate his orb into his item yet, but he's getting kind of close. I think he needs about another 600 or so, 500 for his Nullstone. Rest of the team, meanwhile, they're doing the Kongor. Kongor is going to go down. So we got... Polly's probably going to take movement speed. Hellbringer is a slow clicker. Okay, he picks movement speed. Ophelia picks stats. I like stats on Ophelia, just being tanky. I agree with that one. Movement speed on Rampage. That's good, because you get extra damage from movement speed. And Switchblade, movement speed, all solid. So everyone took movement speed except Hellbringer, who took... No, excuse me, except Ophelia, who took stats. I agree with that completely. Good choices, everyone. You passed the test. No Kongors yet for Legion, so no buffs. Doctor could be in some trouble here. He's gonna zoom to the camp. Are they gonna catch him though? The Veiled Rod is gonna end up breaking. Oh, that's unfortunate. I almost feel like he was in Morph range. Morph has 750 range. I'm surprised he wasn't in Morph range there. I guess the Veiled Rot range is much larger. Would have broke in time. He's got 650 range on the Lick, and he's got 750 range on the Morph. It's pretty cool. Doctor finishes a Shrunken Head, so dang, that's a defensive item build, but I think it makes a lot of sense this game. He's gonna get disabled by Poly, so now with the Shrunken, he doesn't have to worry about Poly. Everything else he can kind of kite around with his ultimate, minus the Malphus hitting him. So now that Doctor has the Shrunken, he's gonna be able to just zoom around in the team fight, which is pretty nice. Aggressive ward coming down here, which will spot them coming up the ramps. They're going to try to steal the Kongor. I believe they still have the buff on them. This could be a token if... Oh, Pesty, he's going in kind of by himself here. He's gonna throw out the swarm. It is a staff swarm now, so it is AoE. He puts it onto several heroes, actually. Doctor's gonna jump in. Here we go. He's gonna jump the Swiftblade. Swiftblade's gonna get locked out. He can't get his Swift Slashes off. Here comes the Malphus a little too late, as the Vindicator did stop them from counter-initiating. Doctor is gonna stay alive for now, and this team fight is going miserable for Lactose Intolerant. Everyone except for... Oh, actually, that was a buyback. It was a full genocide. A full genocide and a buyback. 5 for nothing. So that jump coming out from Legion was fantastic. They started off with a swarm onto several. Doctor flies in, locks down Switchblade who was low from the Kongor. And the Vindicator stops all the backline from protecting Switchblade. And the rest was history. Very well played there by Donkey. Despite having a lackluster early game, I would say, they had some really good team fights. So showing that their team fighting skills were on point going into the mid game.